Hey there, friends. A very happy Sunday, happy game day. I'm King 5 meteorologist Ashley Ruiz, taking a deeper dive into the forecast because we have changes up ahead. Hopefully you've been enjoying this sunshine. Again, changes are up ahead, including a warm up and rain chances. Until then, enjoy your Sunday fun day. The Rams are in town to take on our Hawks NFC Championship game, whether you're going to the game or you're just going to host any parties, going to be outside, enjoy it. Just bundle up because temperatures are only going to warm into the lower 40s if we're lucky. High clouds will begin to move in as well. Go Hawks, by the way. The dry stretch in Seattle in January continues. 13 days without measurable precipitation at SeaTac. And measurable precipitation by definition is 1/100th of an inch or greater. And so we haven't had that in quite some time, almost 2 weeks, and the record is 15 days, which would be Tuesday. If we get some showers returning as early as Tuesday night, and it would be measurable precipitation, we would tie that. If it waits till Wednesday, then we would break that. But we have rain chances returning to the forecast on Wednesday mainly, but some of the higher resolution models are showing showers moving in Tuesday night before midnight, so we'll see. But until then, again, enjoy the sunshine because as you see, things are changing. We're warming up. Our mornings won't be as cold, though tonight and tomorrow night will still be rather chilly, but then we get into later in the week. We'll have showers at times as well as milder conditions. A look at the big picture this morning. I know it's a little hard to see, but we have some high clouds. We also have low clouds, so some fog. Freezing fog. Our temperatures dip down to the teens and 20s once again, but all of the clouds you see offshore, those are high clouds, so they will stream in as the day goes on, giving us filtered sunshine, but sunshine nonetheless. And you can see those high clouds, that milky color offshore, but the rest of us still seeing blue sky. And you see the Granite Falls High School camera, all of that, some frost, some ice out there. Again, temperatures in the teens and 20s. Tomorrow morning won't be as cold, but still cold. Highs today in the low and mid 40s, so a little below normal. Let's talk about our lows tomorrow morning. If you're going back to work, going back to school, you will need to bundle up, make sure the kiddos have nice layers as maybe they're waiting for the bus stop, but they can shed a couple of layers getting closer to lunchtime. So here's a look. Let's take you to the north. Anacortes around 31, Mount Vernon 28 degrees, Everett 29, Gold Bar 29 as well, Linwood 30 degrees, Clinton around 31, Auburn 31, Seattle 29, around that, depending on your neighborhood. Then we get to the South Sound, mid-20s for most, and then closer to Oregon, we have mid-20s to lower 30s, so right on the dot at freezing in Longview, 39 in Long Beach, and then you see closer to the coast, still at and below freezing, if not just above freezing, and then Hood Canal in the 20s. Let's talk about tomorrow because, again, things are changing. All of those clouds are moving in, the very weak disturbance, maybe a couple of sprinkles to our south. There's just not a lot of moisture for this incoming system to work with. So in the form of clouds, that's really what we're going to see from this system. This ridge is finally starting to back off a little bit, but Wednesday looks to be that day when it will finally loosen its grip on our region. But tomorrow, again, more clouds. We'll have temperatures milder in the mid and upper 40s to about 50 closer to the coast. So this is where we should be this time of year. So mostly cloudy skies, will likely have some sun breaks. So let's talk about the timing. Here's tomorrow morning. We have high clouds, thick clouds, maybe some low clouds as well. Sun breaks into the afternoon, maybe a sprinkle, and then we get into Tuesday. Here's Tuesday morning. We have passing clouds, once again, high clouds. Then we get to Tuesday night. This is what I was talking about. We could have some showers moving in as early as Tuesday night, but more than likely it would be Wednesday. And even then, it doesn't appear as though it's going to be totally widespread. That may come into late Wednesday and into our Thursday. This is the European model, so it's more of a lower resolution model. As we get closer, we'll get that high resolution modeling. That way we know how much rain will fall instead of just an estimate, because in this case, this is just showing us what we could see in terms of rain coverage, as well as an estimate on the timing. Into Friday, we would have just passing showers, but the problem with this, for now, it looks as though our snow levels are going to be above pass level. And so I know you see 2,500 feet today, 3,000 feet tomorrow, and then Tuesday. These days are going to be mostly dry. Into Wednesday, about 4,000 feet, but we'll have some warm, moist air moving in. And in fact, it's almost it is a low-end atmospheric river, maybe taking aim to British Columbia. Again, we'll have to fine-tune the forecast, but it would just bring us some rain, which we need, but it's not likely going to bring any significant snow to our mountains, which we desperately need, as we well know. This is an estimate showing where the heaviest rain could potentially fall. As usual, closer to the coast, potentially about 2 to 4 inches of rain through Friday. And then for Puget Sound, 1/2 inch up to maybe 1.25 inches or so. And then up in the mountains, likely going to get, especially those lower elevations, going to get some rain, maybe even a freezing rain mix, a rain and snow mix. But snow levels are about 5,000 feet. It's more so the higher elevations in some of the higher volcanoes and the higher ski resorts. But either way, this is progress. We definitely need that snow through Friday. This is again based on the current modeling, showing a couple of inches perhaps at the passes, but the again higher elevations, Mount Baker potentially getting the most, and of course at Paradise as well. So that's something we're going to watch and look forward to, because we're heading into February and our snowpack of where we should be is less than 50% of that climatological average and normal of where we should be by now to today's date. So once again, we'll have temperatures warming up this week, some areas of patchy fog perhaps, but our mornings are going to get a little milder. Our days are going to get a little milder as well, with showers returning likely on Wednesday. We'll fine tune everything you need to know as we get closer. But beyond the 7-day forecast, the Climate Prediction Center is saying our precipitation into February near average. So on either side could be below average, could be near average, but that brown color you see, that would be close to a little below where we should be this time of year. So equal chances. Temperature wise, this is not a good sign for any incoming rain or mountain snow, because if our temperatures are potentially well above average, what the Climate Prediction Center is saying, then we would have more rain up in the mountains instead of snow. But obviously this is still over a week and up to 2 weeks out, so a lot could change between now and then. And February tends to be a wet month as a whole, so we can't lose all hope. But with anything that changes, you can always count on the First Alert weather team to keep you posted on air, online, King 5 Plus, our King 5 app as well. And you can always find the deeper dive into the forecast like this one from the weather team on YouTube as well.